Bassel, with the rise of multi-cloud adoption, how does Nutanix help customers modernize their infrastructure and accelerate business transformation?
Well, as Nutanix, we started about 12 years ago, where we shipped also our first product 9 years back. And we started with the main idea of disrupting how cloud has been built or data centers have been built. And as we evolve today, the importance and the adoption that we're seeing in the multi-cloud environment is becoming extremely important. So based on a survey that we have conducted, about 82% of CIOs believe that multi-cloud or hybrid cloud is the way of the future, and this is going to be their preferred way of operating their IT infrastructure. And the idea behind it, and I think it's extremely important that we focus first of all on the advantages that this model brings, where we are allowing, or the concept of multi-cloud, hybrid cloud is allowing these customers to initiate their infrastructure requirements, to set up their applications very quickly on the cloud. They have also, or they are looking for that freedom to move their virtual machines and applications between their traditional on-premise cloud setup and the public cloud. On top of course, the many advantages that come with the cloud concept, whether it's demand elasticity, whether it's building your disaster recovery, and many other benefits. Now, that being said, of course, on the other side, public cloud comes with its own complexities and its own considerations. And this is where we're playing a major role of bridging that gap between the public cloud and the private cloud by providing a unified and evolving actually our concept to provide a unified software that allows you to manage all your workloads, whether it's on your premise, on your robo sites at the edge, whether you're talking about the public cloud or even having multiple public cloud implementations. So we're bridging that gap in principle, and we're trying to unify the user's experience so that they have or avoid that complexity that comes inherent with adopting the cloud in multiple locations.
So Bassel, we know that Nutanix is purely a channel-driven organization. How do you see the partnership evolve, and what kind of investment Nutanix committed toward channel empowerment?
Well, as a company, we started as a channel-driven company, and we will continue to invest and drive our business through our channels, whether it's partner, disti, or, as Dr. Majd mentioned, the importance of service providers today. So we will continue, of course, to invest on the enablement of our channel. We are actually also introducing new simplified ways of consuming our product for our partners. On top of that, of course, we're driving multiple programs, and we come up with incentive programs to drive that adoption of Nutanix through the partners into our customers, whether it's some of the, you probably heard of some of our latest programs, whether it's the Nutanix Elevate or the MSP program that we're coming up with, or the Go program. So these are all programs that incentivize and enable that partner to go and drive that adoption. And it's very important to mention that we are also currently looking at, or we have recently launched, a consumption-based modeling, which is becoming more important because we want to make sure that we are emulating that experience on the public cloud on your premise. So we're driving towards that OpEx model, that consumption-based metering or consumption-based invoicing that will facilitate and drive more adoption for the technology.
So Bassel, how important is it for Nutanix to integrate data management tool with automation while keeping the environment secure?
Very important question. Thank you very much for raising this, Ahmed. Well, at Nutanix, data centricity has always been at the core of our product development and was the main pillar on which the Nutanix HCI solution was built by our founders. So we continue to focus extensively on enterprise, building and developing enterprise-grade data storage capabilities, from objects to files to the data mobility, data security, and data governance. Now, another important question you raised is on the automation. We truly believe that automation is simplicity. It doesn't have to come with all the complexities inherent into traditional data centers. So we continue to develop our solution and introduce a lot of automation, machine learning, artificial intelligence features to understand application behaviors and provide capacity planning features and enhance storage performance for data-intensive applications such as databases or big data analytics. Now, all of the above means a single or requires a single management interface that will significantly decrease that operational overhead and allows our customers to really focus on their business priorities rather than manage the complexities of the infrastructure. Now, on the security side, with our security-first approach, the Nutanix AOS, or the Acropolis operating system, provides powerful built-in virtual networking, end-to-end encryption, enhanced disaster recovery, automated creation of security policies, security patching, superior ransomware protection for files, and simplified zero-trust security that would otherwise require dedicated hardware, software, and resources, as well as human skills to implement it. And I think to Kash's point, security has been a big, I wouldn't say inhibitor, but a big concern on top of CIOs' minds as to why they want to go onto the public cloud and how do they integrate that, into their cloud journey. So security, by providing that secure infrastructure along with the automation and the data centricity that we have always built our solution on, we are able to extend to our customers an automated infrastructure that really offloads them from managing these infrastructure complexities, silos, and moving them to focus on what's important for us today, which is the business transformation and business outcomes.